from wrong. And the tears been falling for so long. But the more you try to work it out, it seems you're going around in circles. But your best is yet to come. Activating success. Activating success. Activating success. Activating success.
Welcome to a new and inspiring episode of Activating Success. Today is a new day. Get excited about your life. It is possible to be celebrated and be whoever you want to be. Don't go away. Stay right there. We'll be right back. Thank you.
And now, activating success with Love Idoko.
Welcome back. Today we're honored to have someone who is an inspiration to countless people all over the world. He's a gospel music minister. He's a songwriter. His song Ekweme has been a tremendous blessing to a whole lot of people. Today we're honored to have Prosper OCHIMANA. Welcome to Activating Success.
Oh yeah, thank you. It's an honor to be here.
We're so honored to have you as well.
It is a pleasure.
Okay, talking about the song Ekweme.
Yeah.
That song has been a blessing to countless people all over the world. Tell us about it. What inspired you to write that song?
Actually, the Kweme song, I guess I heard that word, the Kweme, and actually didn't know the meaning since I'm not Igbo. So the other day I was driving and my stereo failed. So the car stereo didn't play, and I had to sing on my own. So I think I was going to church or something. But so when I started singing, when I opened up my mouth and what came out was the Kweme, and then I didn't know the meaning. I sang for a while, and then it sounded nice, so I had to record my phone, and then I had to go look for the meaning, and then later it became what it is today. And initially I was meant to feature some. I had one or two A-list artists that I wanted to feature, but I had so much struggle featuring them. But there's this woman in my church that whenever she ministers, nobody wants to sit down. I realized that I have a lot of people love me in church, and then they love her too. So I just thought we could do it. When I told her that, okay, there's this song I want to feature you on. In fact, she kept reminding me, when? So I just knew God was in it. And I thought the song was just going to be in church because I felt the people in church love me and they love her too. So I felt it's just going to be in church. But I was so shocked when I saw, when I saw what God is doing with it. And I'm still seeing stuff. As the day goes, it keeps opening. I kept seeing things that God wants to do and God is doing with the song. So it's so amazing. So
what does Ekweme mean?
Yeah, I had to ask, and I heard, and now I know that it means talk and do. God that says and does it.
The God that says and does it.
Yeah.
Wow. When I heard that song Ekweme, I thought you were actually an Igbo
person,
too. But you are Igala.
Yep.
So you just heard that word Ekweme.
Yep, actually, and I just had to. If I knew the meaning of Ekweme, I would want to interpret or write a lyrics that would match with the meaning of the word. I never knew. It would have not been you are the living God. It would have been you are the one that says and does it.
Wow.
So I never knew the meaning. So I guess God wanted me to sing, or God didn't want me to know the meaning before time. And thank God I didn't know the meaning before time.
So you received that song directly from God.
Actually.
Amazing.
Actually.
Okay, I guess some people are watching us right now and probably they haven't heard that song Ekweme. Can you just do something? I know you don't have your keyboard here or anything, but you can still do some part of that song.
Okay. All right. Okay, let me sing it. Ekweme, 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 Ekweme. You are the living God, oh. Yes, ain't no one like you. Ekueme, 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 ekueme. You are the living God, oh. Yes, ain't no one like you. I think that's
There's
the
one part I
chorus.
like you. You're not
Okay,
there.
okay. See what you've done for me. See how you set me free. You are the living God, oh. Yes, ain't no one like you. I'm used to singing and shutting my eyes, so.
Go ahead.
See what you've done for me. See how you delivered me. You are the living God, oh. Yes, ain't no one like you. I guess that's it.
Wow, that is incredible.
Oh, yeah.
That song has blessed me
Oh, wow.
so many times, and I believe is a blessing to countless people all over the world.
It's a
How do you
blessing
feel?
for me. It's a blessing for me too. We recorded since May, and I didn't want it to be out. I wanted it to be out in November. I listen to it like all the time. I listen to it. I play it to my friends whenever we're driving, and they got so used to it. So I thought, okay, they were not saying anything new about it anymore. I thought, okay, that was all. Maybe they will accept it in church, and that was all. But I'm just so surprised. But then it humbled me because I know to what extent that I could reach if I try to do stuff on my own or to do things on my own. I know to what extent. I know that, okay, I have good fans in church that, okay, they'll buy my CDs and then but then I never knew it will. Between September 10th, that's the date of the release, and now there have been a change in my
I
life.
saw something you posted a few days ago, over 1 million views on YouTube.
That's like
amazing.
2 months, and it's
Just
so
2 months and over 1 million views.
Yeah, it's so amazing for me, and you know, it's just so amazing. I thought the guys in church would just accept it and then they'll buy the CDs, but it has gone beyond the church. It has
I've
gone
seen
beyond.
you minister at a governor's birthday.
Oh yeah.
To the vice president, you know, it has been amazing.
Yeah.
And that's the difference between having talent and then God's hand being on your talent.
Actually,
so it's very important
actually.
to put God in the equation.
In fact, and there's no. I think Ekweme song is about God telling the world, and different telling his name or saying his name differently to the world, trying to tell the world that he has other names, that see me in this perspective. Okay, I am this. I think the Igbo part of it, there's a part that says he is the wind that cannot be trapped. There's a place that said, is it the water that carries the bridge? The lion that appears and put the antelopes on the run.
Wow.
You know, the one that walks on thorns. You know, there are lots of stuff, lots of attributes that has been said about God. I think it's God revealing himself to the world through that song. It just so everybody could relate with it. I have so many people from Tanzania send me messages. They don't understand, but they could understand the spirit. I have someone in Botswana. I have a lot of people from several African countries and several parts of
that song.
You know, it's even if you can't understand Igbo, you know that there's a spirit. The presence of God on that song, and I don't know, maybe messed up or crossed the boundary of tribe or languages, or it's even if you don't understand, you just know that there's God here, and the Spirit of God can't be understood by anyone, even if you're blind or deaf. I just believe you can understand the presence of God, and that's what God has put in that song, and it's so humbling. Yeah, it has never happened before in my life,
amazing.
And it's something I can't just talk about. It's just so much.
In case you're watching us right now, this is so inspiring. I don't know what you're going through right now, but I believe that you can change your story. Stop trusting human beings. Stop trusting man. Trust God. God never fails.
Yeah.
The same man that promised you today can fail you tomorrow. But when you trust in God, God doesn't look at your faults. He loves us beyond our faults. He loves us beyond our mistakes. Trust God. Focus on God. Stop getting depressed about life. Get excited about your life. I keep saying you have only one life to live. We must give it our best shots. Don't go away. Stay right there. We'll be right back. Thank you. Welcome back. In case you just tuned in, this is Activating Success with Love Idoko, and we're here today with gospel artist, songwriter, Prosper OCHIMANA.
Yep.
Welcome back.
Thank you. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, someone is watching you right now who probably has released 2 albums, but then none of the songs have made any remarkable impact, you know, and maybe that person is feeling a bit depressed and frustrated and wondering why I released 1, 2, 3 albums, but nobody seems to enjoy any of my songs. But here you are, you released just 1 song in September, and barely 2 months after, the song has recorded a tremendous impact that has surpassed your expectation. What do you have to say to such a person watching you right now?
For me, I would just say they shouldn't feel bad about it. I just pursue God, because just be open for new things. Just be open for new revelation from God. Do not assume that every song that you should have must have a specific pattern. And the song, the Kwame song was really, it was not, we didn't take it seriously, like
You didn't
okay.
see this coming, actually.
Okay, the producer told me, okay, I want to do a song for you, like I didn't pay for it. He said, I want to do a song for you, okay. I didn't even respond at first. Then he called again, then wants to do a song. So I went, and since he's not my regular producer, I felt, okay, let me not give him something that would be too difficult for him to do. And we just started the work, and we did it in 2 days, just 2 times we went to the studio, fixed it. You know, we're just so open to ideas. We prayed and we said, and Lord, whatever we know, and just let it be consumed by whatever you want to give to us, whatever inspiration you want to give to us. So we're very open for wherever God was given. So for you that you're trusting God for a song, maybe you have albums before, I would say just be very open for what God wants to do with you, and be very open. Let God decide your next song. Not because there's a trending beat or a trending song, or maybe because we did all strings in a choir and no drums, and you want to do same. You know, you should make sure you're hearing from God and make sure God is directing you. And then there's a place of time, you know, just make sure you hear before you leave.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you just make sure you hear before you leave. Because, I recorded my first song in 2014, and people kept saying, release your album, release your album, release your album.
Is that The Great I Am?
Yes.
Very nice song as well.
Yeah, actually, I wanted to release an album, but there was no serious drive. I had the money to release the album. I had songs, but there was no serious drive for it. I just had to wait. And the hit song I thought was The Great I Am. I didn't know it was going to be The Kwame. So The Kwame was just one of those songs that I just want to put in the album. So I did 2014, and I waited till now. So you just wait and allow God tell you what to do part-time. God cannot mislead us. God cannot tell us something and He's not able to fulfill it. So we just wait on God and allow God direct us.
In case you're watching us right now, always remember that every good thing you ever see in your life is traceable to God.
Yep.
That is so powerful.
Yep.
Okay, someone is watching you right now who is confused about life, who is depressed, who is frustrated, who needs a push to get to the next level. What word of encouragement do you have for such a person watching you right now?
Yeah, I'll still say pursue God. Actually, I love to say that because that's that's the main essence of life. Pursue God, and what do you love to do? What do you love to do? Don't just do because others are doing. What do you love to do? Do it, and give the best of. You give your best to it, and try as much as you can to sponsor your passion. And a lot of people will want to wait for someone to come. I had that. I was thinking that way before. That okay, they loved you in church, and they're going to give you this. They're going to do this for you. But then I grew and realized that you have to do things for yourself.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So just look for a way to sponsor what you believe in, because people will only come to you when they see something happening.
Oh yes, nobody will believe in your dream except they see you progressive or succeeding with that idea.
Men shall come to the greatness of your rising. So it's when you're rising that they want to come. They want to come to identify and relate with you. So that's just it. And then the most important for me, I said it before, is just to pursue God and just know what He's saying part time for you, and then He doesn't fail. It doesn't fail.
In case you're watching us right now, I'm getting inspired here because this is very, very, very deep. I can relate to this. If you have an idea, you have a plan, nobody is going to believe in your idea or your plan except they see results. So if you're sharing your dreams with people, your ideas with people, people might even discourage you. Yeah. Because everybody wants to identify with an asset. Nobody wants to identify with a liability. Yep. So everybody will only identify with you when you succeed. And
when you have a project and you tell them, okay, I have this project, they'll tell you, what do you have? Anyone you want, if maybe you want someone to help you financially and you tell them, okay, I have an album I want to release, I have a book I want to write, and I want you to help me. They'll ask you first, what do you have? They want to know how much you've saved. They want to know and how much have you pushed, what attempt have you made. And nobody will want to give you the first. I don't know if they do, but nobody gave me. It was when I did, when Ekweme came out, and when, the Great Am had been there, when Ekweme came out, or when I was in the studio, and that was when I had money coming from several artists that want to sew into this. I want to sew into this, because they saw something. And I don't just want to mention him, but an A-list artist in Abuja here called, and I want to sew into this. Take this. They call, send me your account number. Okay, I want to pay for you to sponsor this on Instagram. We didn't sponsor the song on Instagram, and it went so. But a lot of people kept sending money because they saw something. Yes. So a lot of people want to see you do something before
even
they
God
put their money.
Our cooperation to bless us. The Bible says that if you're willing and obedient, you will eat the good of the land. Yep. So God requires our cooperation to bless us. So we have to be willing, we have to be obedient. Yep. We have to work very hard. Very well. And so you had something, and then God put His hand on it, and it blew. Yeah. Amazing. Absolutely. Incredible. Do you have anything else to say? Yeah, if I have anything to say, it's about this book that I'm saying right here. I saw you did the 100 episodes like Activating Success.
Okay, it's so amazing. I saw the kind of people that came. Wow, they've been coming, and it's so amazing. I was thinking when I'm going to read the book and see, I'm trying to imagine the content. Was it like you have? Was it like you have pages where all of the interviews?
Yes. Okay. This is actually a compendium of all the interviews we've had. 100 episodes of Activating Success. Okay. And they are all inspiring interviews. Okay. These are interviews that will blow your mind, that will change your thinking, that will take you to the next level to maximize your potentials. A lot of people have called, sent messages to say this book has been incredible. This book has been inspiring. Wow. Lots of inspirational stories from great people like Dr. Mike Murdoch. Wow, yeah. Bishop Noel Jones.
I saw that actually.
Omotola Jalade, Desmond Elliott, Lanre Olushola. We have like 100 inspiring interviews put together in one book. It's a 425-page book. Wow. And then there's so many interviews that really touched me. Like I remember Bucci, the gospel artist. I asked him a question. I said, what is that thing? What is that thing? Why have you remained humble in spite of everything God has helped you to achieve? And he said something that really touched me. He said, if you realize that what you have is not yours, somebody gave it to you, you remain humble. So we need to be conscious that that thing that is making us shine,
Yeah.
we didn't give it to ourselves, God gave it to us. So if we realize that, we'll stay humble. So there's so many incredible, I can't start talking now. If I talk about Dr. Mike Mudok's interview, I don't think I'm going to stop because he's my mentor and I'm passionate about his teachings. So I'd advise anybody watching us right now, make sure you get a copy of this book, Activating Success, 100 Episodes Compendium. I guess we'll show you where you can get them.
Yeah, I saw lots of reviews. I saw on Instagram. And I heard so much about you before now. So it's such an honor to be here for me. It's such an honor.
Thank you.
I heard, and I saw. I think I've seen some of your episodes on the 18th.
Thank you so much. And then you can follow us on Facebook as well. Activating Success with Love Idoko to get more details on how you can get the book. Don't go away. Stay right there. We'll be right back. Thank you. Welcome back. Wow, this has been so inspiring. I've been inspired and motivated to maximize my potentials and also to trust God. It is very important to trust God. We have been speaking to Prosper OCHIMANA and we've talked a lot about the Ekweme song. This song hit over 1 million views in just 2 months. That is incredible. It was also tops on the YouTube trending list. There is no better way to end this episode than to let you watch this video. Join us same station, same time next week.